Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like crafting, stick around, you're in the right place. So, welcome. It is Friday. Yay! Another episode of Coffee with Kim, and I'm excited that it's Friday. It's been a great week. It's been a very productive week. It's been a very creative week. I want to start by saying, make sure you check out yesterday's video, Coffee with Kim. I believe it was episode 55. Watch it all the way through and then give me a comment at the end of where you like to have your cup of coffee, your favorite place to have your cup of coffee. It's got to be on that episode though, because that's the episode I'm checking the comments to add everybody into the drawing for the February mug of the month. Now, speaking of the mug of the month, Tammy, I got your email. I'm making your mug. I hope you like brown because I'm creating that today for you. Brown with white letters. So that will be going out today in the mail for you. Sorry that wires got crossed. I don't know how I missed your email before, but I got it. So we're good. I was going to give you my very first mug from my mug press machine, but I'm having technical difficulties setting that up. Every video says easy, plug it in, off you go, da-da-da, okay. Because I already have my Cricut machines plugged in and registered. So you would think you just plug in the mug one and it acknowledges it and everything, and I'm having difficulty with it. So I need to wait till it's not 4 o'clock in the morning and try to reload it again. Maybe after a few more cups of coffee, then I can be creative and figure it out. So your mug is going out, but it's going to be, like these. But it's going to say you asked for Coffee with Kim, so that's what it's going to be. Now, so I am going to take comments all month, probably for the 3 weeks, and then I'll put them all on, it's called the Wheel of Names, and I can put them all on there, and it randomly picks the winner. So I'll have that. I'm not going to try to do it share screen and show you live. I'm going to hold it up on my iPhone or on my computer, and you'll see it that way. It's just easier. You'll see it when we get there. So what have I been creating? I'm really excited to show you this. So I have been, a while ago, I went on a treasure hunt and I found these paper mache eggs, and I bought them, and I'm like, I don't know why I bought them, but I bought them. So I'm trying to think of a craft to do for the next Crafting with Kim. You ready? Now I know why. Let's see if I can do this without dropping any. Now I know why I bought them. There we go. So if you remember the bunny, okay, I got this bunny at one of my treasure hunts. And I didn't know why I bought her, but she was just so cute. I'm like, okay, I need to do that. So what I did, I'm going to take these eggs out for a minute so I can show you what I did. So I had this basket and I had this fill. So I hot glued her to the basket. Okay, I hot glued her to the basket, and then I made the eggs and I put them in here. How fun is that? So fun, right? I love stuff like this. So here's my Easter basket. And this one's my least favorite because all I did was I took one of those markers. I'm not sure where I set it. It's a chalk marker. And although it's very pretty, it is still messy. And then this I did with a magazine If you can see, I took all pictures from a Birds in Bloom magazine. And then this one is also from the Birds in Bloom magazine. It's actually one full page picture of a sunflower. Don't fall. And then let's see, this one is 3 different colors tissue paper, and actually the purple is a napkin. Again, found it during my treasure hunt. I'm going to set this down so I could show you the rest of them without toppling it over. So also on a treasure hunt yesterday, I found rolls of wrapping paper, which I'm not going to pull out. So, and it was really thin. So I made that, I made that, I made this, and then I made one all purple. So there's my Easter basket and my next project for Crafting with Kim. So I ran out of these. So I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and do real eggs. So you know how you poke the hole in one end a little bigger and you blow that out? Anyway, so I did 3 of those. And they're in there, one of those, I don't know which is which is a problem. But I still have one of those to do. And then I'm like, well, I'm having so much fun doing these that I want to do some more. I was like, all right, I can blow out some more eggs, or I can, you know, order some online. So I'm puttering around the Salvation Army. And sure enough, I found 2 bags of these. There's 24 in a bag. 2 bags of them. And at first I'm looking, I'm like, who would use a camouflage egg? And then I'm like, I would, to cover with this. To cover with this. So now I have a bunch more that I can make. And I can make another pretty basket to put on my kitchen table, or maybe to give to my sister-in-law when we go over for Easter. Here's the other bag. 99 cents. 2 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I had 24 total. But how cool is that? 12 camouflage Easter eggs. And at first I was like, what? But then my brain kicked in and I said, absolutely. So, and it's super simple. I will put that video up later on in the week. So speaking of putting videos up, I've decided I'm going to take a little stress off myself, because a lot of you, I was in a live, I can't remember whose live it was, but we're chatting on the side, and they're like, how are things going, da da da, and I said, well, I'm a little overwhelmed at the number of things I've got going on in my head and how many things I want to get accomplished. So they're like, take it one day at a time. So also, after a discussion with my friend Luba, who we had lunch yesterday, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute, I started thinking, she's like, I know your brain's always going, but you gotta slow down. So what I'm going to do is I've got specific days of the week that I'm going to do specific videos. So obviously every morning I'm going to do Coffee with Kim. I'm going to do Coffee with Kim live on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday. Side note, that may change come camping season. I don't foresee it changing, but you never know. We'll see. Definitely the scenery will change. But, okay, so that's that. And then I've got my notes. So then Crafting with Kim, I can film it during the week, put it all together and edit it, take my time and edit it, and then I can upload it on Saturdays. So Saturday afternoon-ish will be Crafting with Kim each week. And then I also found that my treasure hunts, I do them often. Like, I'm treasure hunting a couple days a week. So the problem I'm having is, like these, when I come home, I want to use what I bought because, I have a project to do it with. So what I'm going to do is each time I come home from a treasure hunt, I'm going to do a short video of what I got on that treasure hunt. And then I will put them all together. I will edit them all together. And then I will release them on Sunday afternoon. Got that written down. So that, again, takes some of the pressure off of me. Plus, I can use the stuff I found when I need it. And then the homage to Crystal, which is, the response to that is awesome. So many people love the idea. So many people are using the idea, which is cool. I'm glad they like it. It really is a great idea. Excuse me. So I'm going to take my time and do the swatches all month long. And then once a month, I will post the homage to Crystal. And that way I have enough swatches, because I don't want to do it with just 1 or 2 swatches. I don't want to do it with just 5. I want to have a stack of them, and each time, you know, do 15 to 20 of them. And then I'll do it once a month. So that is my schedule. Again, this whole retirement thing, I'm learning as I go. Don't try to jump in and do everything all at once, because I'm still trying to upload stuff to the Etsy store and a Facebook marketplace and to eBay. And I also now, I have stuff at the consignment store. And, you know, the woman at the consignment store yesterday, she was like, okay, what kind of other stuff do you have from your mom? And I was telling her about statues and Crocs. And, you know, my mom was 90. She had lots of cool stuff from way back. So she's like, yeah, every 2 weeks you can bring in like 15 to 20 things and we'll go over it. I said, deal. So that's another thing. So I'm trying to not overwhelm myself, but keep myself busy and keep myself paced. So there's that. So now, can I tell you about my friend Luba? We went to lunch yesterday. So much. What a great, it was just a great couple hours. So first I went to her house, and her 2 dogs are adorable. First, she has a boxer, which is one of my favorite dogs. Just his face and personality is so sweet. And then she has it's not a golden, sorry. He's a big, fluffy, adorable pile of sweetness. That's the breed. Fluffy pile of sweetness. Anyway, he's adorable. He's big. I mean, I'm used to Fritz. He's big. But, oh, beautiful dogs. I love them. So I got to play with them and pet them and meet them again, because I hadn't seen the puppy since I hadn't seen the puppy. So she comes out with this. Remember my yarn barf? Ta-da! I put all the littler ones in there, all the bigger ones in here. She's amazing. Should I tell her I have more? I think I just did. Anyway, I have more. I just got to dig it out. But man, come on. I can't wait to use this. There's 2 of those. Sorry, I tickle on my lip. But here we are. Ta-da! Love it. Thank you, Luba. So we sit down at her table, and I have a big bucket. Not a bucket, but, you know, wow. Container, whatever. It's a plastic container. The word is eluding me at the moment. So I have this bin, this bin of necklaces and purses and earrings and rings and bracelets, gloves, and she loves that kind of stuff. So I'm like, here, I want you to go through it first. Take whatever you want, because I know it's safe, I know it's going to be used, and I know it's going to be loved. So that is the main reason why I stopped there first, because I know she loves that stuff and I want it to be somewhere that's loved. So we were like 2 kids playing dress up. It was so fun. Excuse me. Oh, it was so fun. Putting on the jewelry and putting on the necklaces and the gloves and the purses, and it was a blast. And then we went to lunch at the diner. And when I got to the diner, you know, we sit down, we order our lunch, and a different waitress came over, and it wasn't our waitress. And she says to me, I was wearing, well, not this one, but I had on one of my ponchos, and I was wearing the poncho, and she's like, who made that for you? And I looked at her and I was like, I made it. And she's like, oh, it's so beautiful and this and that. And that's all I said. And Luba pipes up with, and she makes them and sells them on Etsy. And I was like, oh yeah, and that. I was just so taken aback by someone noticing and coming up to me about it that I completely forgot the business part of stuff. I mean, for someone who was in sales for 20 years, I completely forgot. But she had my back, that's for sure. So I need to get cards made up, I think. I'm going to print them up on my Cricut. Because, you know, when someone asks me, where do I get them or how do I find them, I want to be able to hand them my card. So I'd add that to the list, cards. So, yeah, so it was a great day, a great time. And, you know, it was kind of cool to have somebody else recognize what I was wearing, because your friends and family can tell you, oh, that's great, that you should sell that, that's beautiful, this and that. But that's almost like your mom telling you your artwork is pretty and hanging it on the fridge. You almost expect them to say that. But when someone you don't know, someone who doesn't know you, just randomly comes up and says, that's beautiful. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, oh, Friday. Yay. I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. The weekend is actually, I'm trying to look outside, but it's still dark. The weekend is supposed to be nicer weather. So I might shoot a little bit of video to add into Coffee with Kim over the weekend, or maybe Monday, of me inside my camper. I got to get in there, got to make sure everything's okay. It has been winterized, so I don't have to worry about that, but I haven't really gotten in there. And, you know, I want to strip the bed, do the sheets, blah, 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 all that stuff. So I got to make sure that's all set. And plus, you know, it'll be nice. I can get outside, breathe some outside air for a little bit. I'll bring Fritz with me because he loves the camper. I've got his little stairs that go up and down. He can sit and look out the window. He loves the camper. So give us a little time outside. That's a good call. All right, well, I'm going to get back to trying to hook up my mug press. We'll let you know. But Tammy, your mug will be created and ready to go by the time the post office opens this morning. I will be heading over there, send you your mug. Please don't forget, everybody, and Tammy, you can do it too. Please leave a comment to yesterday, episode 55. Sorry, I'm writing down the episode. Make sure you leave me a comment on where is your favorite place to have a cup of coffee. I'm getting some great answers. So I love to hear your story, see where your favorite spot is, and even what kind of coffee you like. So thank you all for being here. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a subscribe. If you're new to subscribing, please comment below that you just subscribed. That way I can know it's a new subscriber. I will respond to you. I do respond to every comment. Either I give it a heart, a thumbs up, or an actual reply. Sometimes I'll give it a thumbs up or a heart, and then I'll come back later and reply. I just want you all to know that I see it, I acknowledge it, and I appreciate your comments. Please check out my other playlists. Lots of fun stuff going on over there. And I do have some links in the description box of the video. If you want to follow them, I am an affiliate with a couple of those places. The biggest one is ChatGPT. I'm telling you, I actually was looking in to see if I could buy into this company because it's blowing my mind. Here's an example. I told you I applied to be a substitute teacher at my alma mater. I typed into ChatGPT, I said, write me a cover letter applying to be a non-teaching substitute for my alma mater. I graduated in 1984. Boom. It popped up the perfect letter. All I did was fill in my name, sign the bottom, print it, and I sent it out. This Chat GPT is mind-blowing. I don't use Google anymore. I go right to Chat GPT, and I use Google if I'm looking for like a local business or something because you can link to it. But if I have a question about something, I go to Chat GPT, and I absolutely love it. You can even like show me a picture of, and it'll pop up a picture. Like I said, show me a picture of a golden retriever. And it popped up a picture of a golden retriever. I said, you know, tell me the history of the Saratoga battlefield. I said, what is the importance of genetics in a pet as far as personality goes? And it told me that. So it's amazing. Poke around in there. Obviously, there's the free version, but there's one that I think is like, I don't know, so much per month. If you click my link, you do get like a 15% discount for the first month. But man, I'm loving it. I'm actually going to go in there now and ask it about cricket. Who knows? It might have something for me that I need, because it is my new go-to. And my mug top is stuck. I was going to turn it around, but anyway, it's my new go-to for any questions I have. Oh, I haven't asked it anything about crafting or crochet. That'll be next. I will update you on that. But check out my links below. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And remember, have a great day and be creative. I will see you tomorrow.